All right, we're back. It's the Circling Back podcast. My name is David, and I am going to host and run the board today. Filling in for one Will DeFries, who is in Harbor Springs, Michigan, posting very, very good photos, as he often does. Joining me in studio today, producing, of course, it's Randy Trimbacki.
Oh, I'm producing and filling in for Will? Wow, big shoes to fill.
I regret that. Hey, Brett Merriman's here. Here's a guy who does it all, a five-tool player, and he comes to work, brings his hard hat, brings his lunch in a lunchbox, and he's ready to do anything.
Thank you, Dave. 4 tools. Everybody knows I'm not fast. That's just something I don't have in the bag. You mentioned you run the board. You also crash the boards. I've seen it.
Well, I averaged 8 boards in 8th grade on the B team.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was
There's
average.
no way.
They keep
Point
stats
guard.
in 8th grade?
You throwing that ass around in the paint?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah, I kind of had a little, my game was a little Ben Simmons-y. More of a defensive specialist,
Just-
crashing the boards, doing all the, everything but
No J
score.
whatsoever?
No. I mean, a problem, but like a different kind of problem.
Yeah.
Can Ben Simmons, can he still not shoot? That's his thing, right?
Dude,
he has
famously.
he has the yips.
Dude,
It's gross.
if you watch him from behind, like shoot a J, it's really funny. His hands like sideways and the ball spins like that. It's really, really bad. I don't know what his deal is. I feel like it'd be easily fixed,
Good defensive.
at least form-wise anyway.
Dylan thinks you could easily fix Ben Simmons' jump shot.
You could easily fix this form in the rotation of the ball. That doesn't make him a good shooter, but at least get the basics down, then you might have a shot.
You got to think they've tried to fix it,
It's
like-
like think.
as he's paid many, many millions of dollars.
Everybody, the thing though, like everybody has that uncle or friend who's like, oh, they tried to fix my my mechanics.
Yeah,
Hurt my elbow. Boom, done.
it's
I
like
was out.
it's like guy who doesn't take lessons, guy who just has his natural swing,
Right,
And then
yeah.
he gets one lesson and screws up his game forever.
I'm just all feel around the green, Daves. Don't give me any tips.
Like they reset your leg wrong.
Of course, he's referring to one Dan Regester, who had his leg allegedly set wrong when he was a child. After
Why
it was broken.
why does Dan get hurt so much?
Because he's a gym guy, and then once every 3 years he goes out and tries to do something athletic without stretching or training or anything like that. He doesn't run or anything like that. So when he does it, his muscles are like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like,
What are you
stop that.
doing?
Yeah, he's
He's too
built,
tightly wound.
He's got like 2 speeds, push and pull.
Yeah,
And any fast
exactly.
is out.
I didn't tell you all about my injury on Saturday. This is my first welcome to 39 moment. Now, this has happened to me before. It happens to me 2 or 3 times a year where I wake up and I stretch. I do a good morning stretch, point my feet forward, point my toes forward, and my calf, I get the little cramp,
Locked up.
balls up, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you're just kind of sitting there, and I'm like, I'm doing like the laugh cry thing where I'm just like, this sucks. I know it's about to be like this for the next like 20 seconds, and I can't do anything about it. I did the one thing I don't think you're supposed to do. I got the Theragun out and tried to like massage it afterward. I think it made it worse. It's been sore up until today. So that was my welcome to 39 moment. Here's a guy who's been 39 for a minute, Dylan Shivery.
I've actually had a couple conversations about my 40th birthday coming up, which is, oh my gosh, just, wow, about 2.5 months away. And I don't know what I'm doing yet, but it's got to be something big. As I turn 40 once in my life, this is the, holy shit, you are actually old now birthday.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
I got to tell you, it doesn't sound like those conversations you've had were productive.
No, they weren't. I'm open to suggestions.
Let's
I
go.
wanna-
You
wanna
got
do
competition. Harbs is doing Sayulita,
I don't know what that is.
Mexico.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like with the fam or with
With
the
the,
boys?
the squadron.
Oh,
Yeah.
must have didn't get my invite.
Yeah. There's still time.
Yeah, I probably won't ask people to get on a plane for me, but
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
That's the thing about Dylan. He's not going to ask you to get on a plane. For
I
him.
would for
I
like
would
a reasonably
Dylan,
priced
if you
plane.
said let's go play golf up north, I would get on a fucking plane.
I don't even like golf.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
Yeah, don't don't let us play in your 40th.
I mean, I would like a golf trip just for the the camaraderie, the boys, just getting the boys together. If that's what it takes, then I'll do it. I'm also not against I saw that little smirk that you guys had. You guys speak
They speak in a language of memes and like Tim Robinson.
You put an emphasis on cum and camaraderie.
I said
It's
not pronounced camaraderie, Randy. It should camaraderie.
Be. That's what Dave and I were joking about.
No, I said camaraderie.
Me and the boys rottering.
I don't know. Maybe I know it'd be a little bit later in the year, but I don't know. Ski trip. I don't know. I want to do something, man. I want to get my boys together.
Last time you did, you famously sunk a 70-foot putt.
I know. That was big. It was my bachelor party.
That was fun. Good putt.
Anyway,
heck of a putt by this guy.
Throw suggestions at me, and I will take them into consideration.
Hell of a gritty by Dave too.
I got to plan it myself.
Let's just go to Escondido. Let's go to Marble Falls. Stay out there.
What's Escondido?
Isn't that the course? Am I wrong about
Dave?
that?
Dave just wants to play golf.
Dave really wants. to
I
play
don't
golf.
like golf.
Let's play golf.
Horseshoe Bay. That's Horseshoe Bay.
Let's play golf in a cold it's gonna be October. Let's go play fall golf somewhere.
Okay, that's fine.
October Ranch weekend.
Maybe go spelunking.
I don't want to go cave.
Let's go beezing.
Dwelling. Beezing?
Yeah. Where you put Burt's Bees on your eyelids and see like colors and stuff. It's like you're on a bunch of shrooms.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, Randy did it.
No, this is the first time hearing.
What the
what?
fuck
What are you
Beezing?
talking about?
You never heard of beezing, where you put Burt's Bees lip balm on your eyelids and it's
There's
like
no way this is a
No,
thing.
Lip
that
balm goes on
somehow
your lips.
yeah, but
escaped
they
my.
do it. They do it because it's like a trippy thing.
Who's they? You?
No, it's
Doctors warn against Beezing trend.
see, it's
Me and
not.
the
I mean,
boys
I'm not saying it's
beezing?
good for you, but
Is this a new thing?
Hold on.
No.
New York, this is a New York Post article.
Oh, so it's legit.
From
You're-
when?
I feel
Doctors say you're
Randy,
asking
you've never
for
heard
trouble.
of beezing?
No.
I don't even know. Yeah, okay. So if you apply Burt's Beeswax lip balm onto your eyelids to enhance the feeling of being drunk or high on a night out, some college-age users claim it helps them stay up all night to study.
Okay.
What?
See, kids
Who
these days.
discovers this shit?
Kids these days, they don't know what it's like just to take Adderall for no reason, stay up all night so you can drink 48
It's kind of
beers.
like putting.
What's the chemical that like gives you a
It's like a menthol. You know, like Vicks Vapor Rub. You put it on your chest or under your nose to kind of get you.
Some people put it on their toes,
Why?
like in their socks. I don't know.
Is this like a sex
weird.
No, maybe.
Anyway, yeah. If y'all wanna, everyone in this room is invited to my birthday, my 40th birthday celebration, wherever it may be.
And you cannot. Can you confirm or deny there will be beezing cooks?
I'll bees.
Burt's Beeswax is not allowed on my trip.
To that I'd say mind your own beeswax.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry guys, I'm currently caffeinating.
Okay. Anyway,
Hey, it's time for Will DeFreeze's 5-star review of the week. This is where we read a 5-star review.
you got one?
I got one. It's from Flauta Boy Summer. You can probably see where this is going.
Oh my gosh, Dave's my favorite. He's so funny.
Dave's definitely the fave. No, I'm just kidding. This is from Flauta Boy Summer. Ordered chicken flautas for the first time this past weekend, and they slapped harder than my drunk stepdad.
Oh,
Love the pod for these wrecks. So,
oh God.
these guys had a life of some pain, some trauma. But it's a 5-star review, so we appreciate it.
Thank you for reviewing 5 stars.
You know, I hope that was therapeutic to leave that.
Damn. Haven't had flautas in a minute though, Dave. Would go back to Matt's and order flautas.
Let's do flautas for your 40th. A flauta 40.
Nah, I think we can do better than that.
Boys going out, just eat flautas every night. We hit a different Tex-Mex spot. See who's got the best flautas. A flauta challenge.
40s for 40. Do some sidewalk slammers.
That's
All
a
right,
little
Randy,
much.
your invitation is no longer valid. You're kicked out.
We could make Dylan do Edward 40 hands and just
You can't make me do Edward 40 hands. I'm a grown man.
All right, we'll do hand like one bottle of Old English. It'll take like 10 minutes.
No, I'd rather do something that's actually fun.
Like golf.
You don't think taping a 40 ounce to your hand, to both hands actually, and just pissing yourself is
You gonna help
fun?
me pee?
No, you just piss yourself.
Mm.
It's quite soothing. That's what I've heard. Hey, see this hat I'm wearing? Can you tell who makes it?
Roback.
Rowback. Use code BACKER20. That'll get you 20% off. Dylan's rocking the Rowback polo
I
right
am.
now.
This is just your classic white polo, something that I think every man needs. But they have they have hundreds of polos. I mean, anything you want. Hey, they have Your college team, they have polos for that too, most likely, unless you went to like
Texas State.
Yeah, they have. Look, it's polo season right now, but joggers season's coming up. They have the best hoodies in the game as well.
Love the hoodies, love the hats. This is a gym hat, but I'm also podcasting in it. It's versatile.
We love their stuff. So comfortable, moisture wicking, all that stuff. Backer 20 get you 20% off at checkout. Backer 20.
Don't be afraid to load that card up.
It's one-time use code.
So load that card up.
I'm wearing their joggers right now. Look at us.
Stand up for the people.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, it's a visual show.
Yeah.
Cool,
when we
man.
say load the card, what we mean is if you use it one time, maybe you get just like one polo. You're going to want to come back for more, and then the code no longer works.
Yeah.
So buy more than one thing.
There's good dudes over there, too.
They have to be the most prolific polo maker. Like, do they have more polos, like more styles, like than any? Like, I feel like their prints are just unmatched. I know they're quality, but they just have like a new one every day.
Yes, they have it down. They know what the hell they're doing.
That's not in the copy. That's just me riffing.
We don't even have copy.
We don't. They just
It's
let us
all off the
go. They
dome.
know we're gonna freaking freestyle it.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy, hit me one time with some phone goals. Did you guys see this? Let's go to the New York Post, a reputable news source. Turns out a man's embarrassing, I put that in quotes, goals list goes viral after losing phone at ski resort. We're going to go through this and figure out whether any of this is actually embarrassing or not.
He's a lad, right?
He's got to be a lad. I mean, he goes to uni.
He's an Aussie lad, bruv, dude.
Okay. He's Australian?
He's
This occurred in Australia,
Okay.
so unless he was vacationing.
Got it. I don't know what's really embarrassing about it. It's embarrassing that he was exposed for it, but there's nothing on this list that's embarrassing.
So this is his lock screen, for the record.
I've heard people do this. Like they put like their immediate goals. That way, every time they pick up their phone, it's right there in their face. You don't have to go looking for it. You know, it's just like, oh shit, I got to get a motorbike this month.
Right.
Okay.
Every time
like
you're
it.
reminded.
So let's go through it for the folks who aren't watching.
Okay.
First one, every man has needs. Get jacked and be 87 kilograms.
Which
sexual
equates to 191.8 pounds.
Right.
So this guy's looking to get some hand action and 191 pounds.
I don't know if that's what this is about. I don't think he's trying to get jacked in that sense. I think he means like get swole.
Get diced up.
Yeah, he's trying to put on a little bit of mass.
Dave, you would know this better than I would. Is 87 kilograms, is that like a fighting weight? Does that put him in a new class? Is that specific
191.
Light heavyweight.
191.
Ish.
Okay. You can probably cut down to what, 170 on that?
Yeah,
What
fight
are
a
you-
middleweight.
what are
I'm
you doing,
like
bigger
195, 196 right now.
Oh yeah.
Kind of in that neighborhood.
Okay.
I'm back around 160.
Yeah.
I've had a little
Back
mass.
around 160 way.
I'm up around 183 way right now.
Nice.
Okay.
Very cool. Randy,
Yeah.
you want to go?
You
179,
this-
180.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Randy.
Hey, pop your head out. Ask the intern. Just kidding. I don't think that's a weird one.
No, get jacked.
No, of course not.
Be 87 kilograms makes it a little weird, but be like, who doesn't want to be jacked?
Quit all nicotine.
Great goal.
I support this.
Right. He's 2 for 2 in my book, Dave.
Okay.
He's probably popping those Zins that these kids are doing.
Yeah, I don't see what the harm in a little Zen is.
Or maybe
but-
he's pulling on those Escobars. Those
This,
vape
this,
pens.
this dude is absolutely heading to Zimbabwe, and he's vaping his little dick off.
Okay.
In my uni opinion.
He's got an Escobar.
Have
Which are fun, by the way.
$25,000 in bank account. That's
I don't know what the exchange rate is. Do they put the dollar sign after?
Yeah, I was noticing
The
that
number
too.
I don't like that.
A
That
lot of
bothers
them.
me.
A lot of dumb Americans do that too because they just don't know better.
That is actually embarrassing. If you email me and you have the dollar sign in the wrong spot,
I'm deleting it.
I'll respond, but like I'm definitely going to screenshot it and send it to the boys.
I get it phonetically. I mean, $25,000,
Yeah.
right?
But
It's obviously very wrong.
It is
Maybe
incorrect.
he's dyslexic. So why don't you keep criticizing him?
Why do we put the cent sign after the number though? Everything about that, but we do the
you
dollar
have-
sign before the number.
Favorite pair of basketball shoes? I had the pennies, and they had the little cent sign on the tongue.
Dude, those were so sick.
Oh my god!
Anthony Hardaway.
The pennies were sick.
You didn't
I'm
know his
more,
first name
I'm
was
more of a
Anthony.
Tim Hardaway guy.
I was just like my
No,
game
no,
was different than his because I was more of like a go up. I was like 6 points, 7 dimes, 8 boards type.
No one prefers Tim to Anthony.
So you 6 points, 7 assists, 8 boards.
I was a facilitator.
I don't even know where do you play?
Dave never put those numbers up in his life.
It's like a point guard that rebounds.
Yeah, Luka.
I was going 14, 3. I didn't.
You play hero ball.
I didn't dish out.
You're giving hero
People
ball
were fun.
vibes.
I was a drive the lane and a set shooter. That was my game.
Yeah,
and I could only dribble with my right hand.
Brett, you're giving 3-and-D guy.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm not fast. I'm not quick. I can throw the hell out of stuff, Dave. A decent shooter. I'd stand in the corner, go like 1 for 3 from 3, and facilitate. I'm good, really good passer though.
I defend my dick off though. Like I'll go all out on defense.
Let the record show that Brett said he'll throw the shit out of something.
That's.
I don't know how exactly that helps you.
No, it doesn't in basketball. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, unless
I need to complete a full court pass in the air.
Brett's the guy. End of game situational. Yeah. Brett throwing it in from Right. You're hitting Christian Leitner on the
they
free throw line there.
Exactly.
That was actually my role because I was like the baseball guy on the team, and I could throw well.
See,
I was like, all right.
Wash Media wouldn't put in this room. Wouldn't put together a good basketball squad.
No, that's not our game, man.
No.
We went out
Will
there.
Sneaky got a wet J.
He says, I've never seen it, but
no, Will's got a good jump shot.
Who handles the ball for us?
It's me. I'm not saying I've got great handles, but it's logically me. Maybe Randy. I don't know.
He's got handles.
Randy's all defense.
I'm all team defense.
Which I think he's a great defenseman.
Dave's got handles like Van Exel. I've seen it.
Oh, man.
And Tim Hardaway.
Get off Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, you got to get
Tim
past
Hardaway
Tim
Jr.
Hardaway.
Dave's favorite Maverick.
No. Hoping they can move that.
I also have a little conversion here. That's I'm assuming Australian dollars, and that's about $1,600 US.
Oh.
Okay, he's a small baller, and that's okay.
For college to have $1,600?
Sorry, 16,000.
All right,
come on,
Randy.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, 16,000.
Randy almost fucked up the entire show.
He's a medium baller.
Yeah.
Number 4, have motorbike.
I like that. They're dangerous though. Please be careful on that thing. Wear a helmet. Obey traffic laws.
This guy's in his hot boy era.
Don't sneak between cars that are stopped in traffic.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
That shit gives me the willies, man.
Yeah.
You see that shit on Live Leak, Dave?
I see it on Mopac.
Don't like it.
No, you see it more in DFW. You get on I-20.
Every time you go up Mopac, there's a motorcycle accident. It's like Austin has to be one of the most dangerous motorbike places in America. It feels like it.
Elon served me unsolicitedly another just really graphic motorcycle accident yesterday on the TL. This old couple just got absolutely obliterated. It was terrible.
I don't want to. Where was this at?
They were on a moped crossing an intersection, and they got just absolutely T-boned by a car going like 50.
Oh,
and they went flying. It was awful. I don't want this stuff on the TL.
Do we know if they?
They went flipping like 100 feet through the air, so I think they're probably dead.
Okay.
It was terrible.
All right, let's see if we can save the seg here.
Hey, well, can I circle back on number 3 real quick?
Okay.
How in college? I mean, how are you getting $16,000 in your bank?
Why do you assume this guy's in college?
Because he says,
uni. You're right.
Good marks at uni. But are you pushing?
Maybe he's selling plasma.
Maybe he's selling plasma. Maybe he's maybe his dad owns a kangaroo dealership.
Maybe he loaded up on NFTs.
It's true. I have a Serge Ibaka on.
They're about to go boom.
He found some land
out round
in the outback,
but
very similar too.
That's a long-term thing. Like that you might have 20K like on paper, but that's not liquid. He's saying
he wants to get liquid, Davey.
He wants liquid bad.
Maybe he's working. Maybe he's an Uber driver. I don't know.
True. Okay.
Personal fave. Get better at fighting.
I like this.
Nice. That could go hand in hand with number 1.
This is a guy he took an L in a bar fight.
He wants to throw hands, or maybe he's the confidence of being really good at fighting has got to be really powerful. I've never had that. I never walked into a place and thought to myself, I can beat everyone's ass in here. But I imagine that's an excellent feeling to have.
I do every day when
you walk in here.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys have a buddy growing up? Shouts to my boy Kevin from Saratoga. He was a black belt jiu-jitsu, and not a big guy, maybe 5'9", jacked 160-ish. fought like 9 guys at a concert one time and beat the shit out of every single one of them. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Some guys just have it, man.
Yeah.
Some guys got that dog.
He wasn't a power guy. He just was like, bang, boom.
Some guys just know how to throw hands, man.
There was a kid a year younger than me named Cody, who was a black belt in karate, and he could do like cool spin kicks and shit. He never had to use it. That's like a thing about most of those. If you're like a high level martial artist, like you don't want to use it. Like it kind of makes you the confidence knowing like I could take this guy. I'm not going to. Like I'm going to avoid confrontation. But he would like at parties, we'd all get all effed up, and he would do like a flip kick or some shit.
Did I even tell you this? One day a week, this school year, Parks is doing jujitsu. One day a week, the whole school year.
So he's liking it now.
Well, he went to a class recently and liked it. He says, I want to do it. I want to do more. So we signed him up.
Sweet.
I think it's freaking awesome. It's going to be good for him.
It's gonna be, yeah.
That's sick.
I know. You might be able to whip my ass here in a couple of years.
Oh my God.
That's a tough day.
He's gonna hit
When
you
your
with a
son-
Darce choke.
You didn't know about dad strength, though.
What if he arm bars you and breaks your little arm?
If my son breaks my arm with an arm bar and it's fair play, more power to him. That's respect.
Straight up frat on, good sir.
I'll shake his hand.
I'll shake his
After I get it out of the cast.
He signed your cast after
Yeah.
he breaks your arm.
Sorry, bitch.
Have you ever been
That's
in
what
an
he's
arm
gonna
bar?
write.
Huh?
Have you ever been in an arm bar or triangle?
No, I'm not highly susceptible to it.
I had a friend that did all this stuff, and he would put us in there one time. Just it's so painful.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, I've seen arms break. It looks like hell.
Oof.
I don't plan like knock on wood. I don't see many scenarios where I need to get arm barred nor deliver an arm bar.
See, my friend, jiu-jitsu wasn't a player in early 2000s Dallas suburbs. We did the more get drunk and like trade licks in the shoulder, punch each other in the arm.
Yeah.
That shit was tight.
And you'd wake up the next day like, what am I doing?
Ow.
Yeah.
That was really dumb.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You'd get a guy who could like perfectly land this knuckle
Ugh.
and just dig right in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have
Sometimes
I got
we-
a little dainty wrist.
Sometimes
I
we
don't-
do the knuckle out like that. the middle
Guys are
knuckle
so
out,
dumb.
And just really try to.
You get sack tap at hibachi.
Randy, that's out of bounds.
Did we do that?
He sack tapped you.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You
that's
owe him
right.
one.
I do. Oh God, we got blitzed, man.
So he wants to get good grades, good marks at uni, which
right.
is a very
Good for him.
Australian way of saying I want
Yeah,
to get
good
good
for him.
grades.
This is where it gets controversial.
No,
Sure.
I like number 7 a lot.
Have
Okay.
3 girls on roster.
Yep. That's what's up. Some sorority.
We never called it a roster. That was never a thing. when I
Calling
was
it a
growing up.
roster gives. That's where it gets a little dicey. on
You're
that.
saying it's giving scumbag?
Yeah, it's giving scumbag misogynist vibes.
You think they have prostitutes in Australia?
I don't know, man. I feel like that's a term no one's really using. I don't think.
What do you think, bro?
I don't know what the
Trying to
uni.
make a sorority joke, like a kangaroo sorority. I don't know.
Yeah, hold on, think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do they have-
roster. I don't think that's.
I think they have like funnels clubs.
I don't
Yeah.
think roster is as degrading as just saying I want to have 3 girls. I mean,
I just got 3 girls on the rotation, bro.
yeah.
Mate, what's up,
They
mate?
do not have fraternities and sororities, but there are organizations and societies that provide opportunities for students to build relationships and brotherhood for life.
Hey, shout out to our Australian friend we saw at the bar the other night.
Oh, great dude.
Yeah,
Remember?
we saw him at Rustic.
Oh yeah,
His brother, the
he
older
He
brother.
pops in. He was the one who popped in here.
Yeah.
Dude,
He recognized us right away.
So he was in the stall at Rustic, and I was like next in line. I hadn't seen him. As soon as he walked out of the stall, he puts his hands up. He's like, "What's up?" And it took me a second. I was like, "Who the fuck is this
You
big
thought you were gonna have to
Australian?"
throw hands.
I thought
Yeah.
this guy was about to wreck me, and he was like,
Fucking-
"Yeah, we came by the office." I'm like, "Oh yes, yes, yes."
It was his brother, the one who was the
the
listener
big
too.
bull. Yeah,
that guy.
I
just
think they
happened to-
both listen now.
Okay.
Hopefully, because we did take a photo with you, and it would be uncool if you didn't subscribe.
couple of Aussies. They're good dudes.
Nice guys.
Golfers.
Very
Good
nice
dudes.
guys. 3 girls.
Don't
on
get
roster.
haircut for 3 months.
Dude, he's growing out that frat shag. I had a frat shag. My
That-
freshman year, first thing
right.
I did, grow out a frat shag.
That seems like the easiest one to do, right?
Have you seen my composite picture from freshman year?
No.
It's so sick.
Do you have
It's
the
on the
swoop?
Grom at D Shivery.
Yeah, I feel like you got to have some goals on here, Dave. Though that
Randy's
are
gonna
like
pull it up.
that you gotta knock one off the list. That's a good one to be able to knock off the list easily.
You scroll down a way, Randy.
That's the thing when you're making like a goals list, you want some to be like easily attainable.
Yeah, 'cause you
so
wanna
it's
have
like
something
it's
to
the
cross
mental
off.
victory of like, boom, got that.
That's just time. You just don't go to get a haircut.
It's like when I have a goals list that I look at every morning.
Right.
I'm sure y'all do too. My first one is brush my teeth. My
That's
second
that's
one
a goal
is,
of yours?
Yeah, my second one is look in the mirror without crying. So
Okay.
it goes on from there.
AG1 maybe.
AG1, good added
Yeah.
value.
Wow, Brett, that's huge, man.
Yeah,
Something
thanks.
that I drink.
God, I wish I could grow my hair out like that
Some
again. I don't think my
Kofifi?
hair's thick enough to do that again,
Why don't you
unfortunately.
do it for your 40th? Just frat shag.
I just explained. I don't think my hair is thick enough to pull that off anymore.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
they give
we got-
this guy got his phone back. He has not been identified. I don't think we need to identify him. I think there is some people are mad about the 3 girls on the roster. It's like who's you think he is? Mitch from Love Island, UK, right, Dylan? Check us out Friday. But yeah. Oh,
There it is.
This
Randy's
is the
got
guy. Oh my!
Zoom in on that. Look at that.
That's sick.
How
dude.
sick is that?
You look like you wear basketball jerseys to parties.
Oh man,
music festivals.
I kind of wish I had that hair right now. That's,
Dude, if you had a stash in that photo,
that's killer.
that is killer.
Like this guy shows up to your party like he's taking your girl home.
What did some of the comments say? One girl says, "I'm pregnant."
Did she? Yeah,
Yeah.
she probably was just from the picture. Man,
Mm-hmm.
I miss that.
Let it ride, dude.
Dude, I can't.
That would look so sick under a baseball hat.
That tie knot's kind of beta.
Oh, you're doing half Windsor.
I was
saying.
I was 18. I was
I know.
19.
I'm just saying.
19
Like
years
you
old.
you walk into a courtroom with that and
God, look how fat I was though.
motion granted.
That's not even a half Windsor. That's a shit knot. I just learned how to tie
That's
a
the
tie.
little like the once over down the hatch.
Yeah, I borrowed this from my dad tie
Yeah.
knot.
I'm telling you though, for real, if you walk in and you try to speak to a neutral, detached magistrate, for whatever reason, maybe you're representing yourself, maybe you're representing a client, you're going to get laughed out of there with that tie. So think
Again,
about that next time you tie a tie.
I tie a tie much better these days, but my goodness,
What is a neutral
stud.
detached magistrate do?
this guy. Wow, you've never been to law school, have you? That's embarrassing.
You know what? I haven't.
Oh my God. You want to talk about this bear?
Yeah.
What's going on?
So it's a Chinese sun bear at a zoo.
Malayan sun bear.
Malayan sun. Okay, I said Chinese because they're in China. That's why I said that. But yes, it's a Malayan sun bear.
Yes, it's the smallest bear in the world.
Oh, this fucker looks
It's
huge.
not. What? It's not small at all.
You're thinking koala. Well, fun fact.
Koala's not a
koala's
bear.
Not a bear.
Koala is not a bear.
Not a bear.
Believe it or not. I believe it's a marsupial, David.
Oh.
Randy's
That
nodding
is correct. Yes.
in confirmation.
Why was there ever a soup company that made a koala their
Marsupial.
their logo? Yeah,
Because they could have gone with a kangaroo. It's the most It's like the most commonly known of the marsupial.
marsupial. You
family.
could have done that, but
They
like
have the pouch.
Campbell's went with like Donovan McNabb. You could have done a marsupial with
Right.
I ate a lot of Campbell's chunky soup in college and law school, and it sucked.
really.
Yeah, it made me. I realized how much sodium I was getting,
got
and
the-
it made my
corn.
face puffy.
Got the corn chowder a lot.
Really?
'Cause it was just
Good one.
filling.
That's a good one.
I would just go with
And I
the
was a
big
broke
beef
boy.
stew. I was trying to add mass at that time.
Campbell's chicken noodle. I mean, that's a classic. I didn't do it a lot, but the little instant ones,
Yeah.
that you could put in your microwave in college. You have the micro fridges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My roommate used to sell weed brownies out of mine.
So people think, okay, people think this is not an actual bear. They think this is a guy in a bear suit at the zoo. Zoom in, Randy.
Because of the way he's standing and its movements, its mannerisms are human-like.
Bears are okay. I'm not going to say they're
That
close
it's
to
that
human.
picture right now.
It's the ass.
It looks like a guy like named Jerry's just talking to his boy, like, "Hey, can you bring me a sandwich?"
He looks like a 58-year-old man who went out to the driveway to pick up a newspaper, and he's standing up, and you're like, "Oh shit, I forgot to put clothes on," and he's just standing there looking like an old man. You know what I mean?
As you see the video, he's waving.
Bears wave.
Do they wave?
My
I mean,
Discover
he's got-
feed is full of bears waving at passersby.
I'm on Team Bear here. I don't think there's a man inside that.
At first I thought there was a man inside. It just looked. I mean, like that. It looks too much like a man. But now I'm with you. I'm on Team Bear.
I just want to.
That's a man, baby.
I want to hug this bear.
Yeah, bears are
so
huggable.
cuddly looking.
So you think that bear's got a guy in him?
No, I don't. Oh, you're doing that thing again.
Got that guy in him. No one ever made that Photoshop, by the way.
Dave, I'm just saying, following the video of the bear going viral, a
That's the one.
30% increase in visitor numbers at the Hangzhou Zoo. So just follow the money, Dave. Do your own research.
That's the photo, the one that Randy's got where it's waving, that looks... It just looks like an out-of-shape old guy.
Yeah.
Like it really does.
Yeah.
The neck and head don't help too, because the neck's really long. It looks like his head should be here, and like he has a fake head on top of where his regular head would be.
It's minus the head. It looks human proportion like. Minus you're right. The head goes up too high. Other than that, it looks pretty accurate. Like his eyes would be looking out the bear's mouth or something. But yeah, this is just a real bear, I think.
I do like the idea that like maybe they did have these bears. And like this is like one of them got sick and like they didn't want to tell anybody that it died. So it's like, dude, you got to go out there. You got to put on this bear suit. You got to go out there and just wave. I don't know. Fling some shit.
Be a
whatever they do.
funny ass bear.
I don't think bears do that, but still. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I love the wave. I don't know, Dave. I go back and forth on this one. Given the Chinese propensity to tell the truth 100% of the time, I don't know. Like the government, I mean.
Sure, thank you. Yeah. What's this bear's name?
Angela.
Really?
Yeah. There might be a Chinese translation, but in this article it says the bear's name is Angela.
Okay. People are dunking on the bear's lack of ass. And I just don't think it's right to comment on. Yeah.
Yeah, Angela's not super thick.
Just got a really long back.
Just saying.
No.
A little foldy ass.
Shout out to Angela, though.
Yeah, shout out to her family. Malayan sun bear. It's a species.
We do have to cover large animals on this podcast, so it made sense.
This one's getting some play.
It says it's the smallest bear. This is what the Wikipedia says. I was a little surprised by that because that didn't look very small.
Smaller than a black bear? I guess so, huh?
I was thinking the panda bear. They don't seem like they get that big.
Panda.
Yeah, it says honey sun bear, smallest bear. God, polar bears are fucking huge, man.
Yeah, they're so sick.
Look at this. Kind of low key.
That one skips over the Kodiak. The Kodiak is between the polar and the grizzly.
This is going to be, okay, science bred. Aren't Kodiak bears and brown bears the same thing?
They're
don't do this.
Dave, I knew I could feel the circling
if it's
back.
Brown, lay down. If
right.
It's black, fight back. If it's white,
good night.
You're going to die.
Is a panda a bear? Because they're not that big, right? It's definitely a bear. It looks just like one.
Yeah, I think it is.
It is.
They also have problems reproducing, from what I've been told. Like they just refuse to. Like I respect the move.
Yeah, 2 to 3 feet.
They refuse to do some fucking.
They only weigh 150 to 280 pounds, and they're only 2 to 3 feet. I guess that's when it's on all fours. It's 2 to 3 feet. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kodiak bears are their own subspecies, very similar to brown bears, but
they're big, dog.
Yeah, they're fucking.
What's your favorite bear?
The polar. Yeah. Are you kidding? What kind of question is that?
I don't know. That feels like the chalk answer.
Well, the polar bear is the only known land animal to ever actively hunt a human being, which I think is really sick. Not afraid of humans at all.
I like to watch that video of the guy who went inside of that clear cube and with his camera and was just let that bear just toss him around.
Yeah.
Wild boy.
Polar bears are fucking bad.
Just want to issue a correcting statement here, Dave.
Okay.
It's like a rhombus kind of thing. All Kodiak bears are brown bears, but not all brown bears are Kodiak bears.
Oh, it's like the square rectangle thing.
Yes. So I just wanted everybody was right in this scenario.
Thank you, Brett, for correcting that.
All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
Something to think about.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Brett.
Yep.
Hey, this podcast is sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Sometimes in life, we're faced with tough choices, and the path forward is not always clear. We've all been there.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, man, therapy has helped, I think, everybody in this company at some point.
I'm a major proponent of therapy.
You do cryotherapy, Dave, but Dylan and I are the mental version.
No, I yeah, I do it all, man. I believe in all therapy. Whether you're dealing with decisions around your career, relationships, or anything else, therapy helps you stay connected to what you really want while you navigate life so you can move forward with confidence and excitement, trusting yourself to make decisions that align with your values is like anything. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Anybody want to share their experiences with BetterHelp?
I love them. I'm big on BetterHelp. After my folks passed away, they were there for me.
It's really good. If you've gone through some trauma or you just need somebody to talk to,
Some
then
grief.
yeah.
Make it easy.
And if you're new to therapy or if you're considering it for the first time, it's a great like entryway, entry level like into therapy. It's easy to get set up and talk to someone. It's not intimidating at all.
It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/circling today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/circling to get 10% off your first month. Check it out. Can't recommend them enough. All right, we got to do it. We got to watch the cop video. We got to watch this fucker slide down this thing. Everybody's seen it by now. If you haven't, go watch this on YouTube or just type in slide cop on Google or Twitter, whatever it is, or Zeet, whatever they're calling it now. Have you seen this?
I 1,000 times.
Just making sure.
Anytime it's on the TL, I watch it at least 3 times.
Why? Okay, I've got a number of questions. Let's just run it through real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right, somebody slide. Oh my God.
Oh, he just ragdolls out of there.
He's out.
Okay. Question 1. Why is this officer of the law sliding down a slide with an audience all holding cell phones at the bottom?
My best guess,
community outreach.
And we don't have any context here. My best guess is something got stuck up the slide and he was trying to help dislodge it. Like my guess is he crawled up it and was trying to, maybe a child's up there that like he was crying or something. He was trying to help. That's my best guess. I don't know why else would a cop be up a slide.
I wanted to roast you for that, but I hadn't thought of that, and I'm like, that actually makes a little bit of sense. Like, why else would he be on his stomach facing the other way? Like,
my question, one of my biggest questions is, why didn't he slow himself down when he was shooting out of the slide?
Correct.
It's really easy to just put your hands up against the side of the slide and slow yourself down to a safe.
We've all slowed ourselves down on slides.
You can use your feet. He's got rubber-soled shoes on. You can use your hands. Why does he go out there at 1,000 miles per hour?
The momentum here is how in the world on a 70-foot slide is he coming out at terminal velocity?
That's not 70 feet.
Dude, maybe it's a optical illusion, but that looks like a pretty tall slide.
Maybe he's testing it out. He's like, the kids have been popping out of this sucker going 100 miles an hour for years.
But did somebody drop some Crisco down that thing and not tell anybody?
You can hear him like start to pick up momentum. He's like, bouncing off the side, like the inside of the slide walls. And he's just ragdolling in there.
Yeah.
And it's the sound. Plus, whoever's filming is giggling as they hear him like reaching the end of the slide. It's really funny.
I wonder if this wasn't take 2. Like the cop went down. He's like, "Oh, that was fun. Do it again," and then knocked himself out with momentum in turn 4 in the chicane.
I'm gonna say something possibly controversial. We may have to edit this out. I don't think police officers while on duty should be going down slides.
Controversial, but correct me if I'm wrong. Like, did he go down the slide with his firearm?
He did
on person.
It was on his person.
His cuffs.
He's not giving it to one of the bystanders. Like, hey, hold this while
that's Randy's thing. Randy likes to try to grab officers' handguns. They're pistols.
What is this joke in reference to?
It's a meme format that's been going around, and honestly, it is pretty relatable. I don't know why there's always an urge to just like grab. I've never done it, but there's always like, what if I did?
The masculine urge to grab,
an
an officer's
firearm.
You
and-
never had that? You just see it
Of
like,
course.
yeah.
Give me that.
He's
Yeah.
in line at like, Wendy's and you were behind him. He's like, oh, look at that. His piece is just sitting right there.
That's
He's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
It's a funny.
You don't
I've
do
had-
it.
No, I've had like what if I just turned off this ledge before, like in my car, like I'm like one hard turn away from just yeeting off the side of this mountain.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do
Well,
that.
It would end very poorly for you if you grabbed an officer's firearm as well.
Also, probably in the car situation.
I've never thought about doing it, but I've thought about, like, I wonder how often that happens. Like, some just random psycho walks in, tries to get it. Like, that's the noise it would make.
Hopefully not too often. That'd be a bad situation for everybody.
Yeah, we're watching your ass.
Why is this cop
Wacky.
not trying to protect himself?
Can we run it back a couple more times?
Yeah, run
Randall?
it back. It says he's got a little bit of they said he got some head injuries from this, which makes sense.
Yeah,
as he was
yeah,
just
his
he
brain
appears
was
pummeling down.
His brain was bouncing off the metal
right
slide.
there. When he first appears, it appears he's out. Like
he pops right back up.
He's got dead leg vibe. Like yeet, bang.
Oh,
His clip comes out.
and he gets road rash from that whatever kind
oh,
of material that is.
Yeah, the
that cushiony. That stuff's fun to walk on though.
That stuff is fun to walk on.
It feels good under your feet.
how is it, part of me wonder is this uniform? Is it specifically?
It's like a traffic cop.
Oh,
I don't
He's
know
like-
that.
like he was-
Well, he is
they're
wearing a
hard-
reflective vest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was directing traffic at an intersection that was like 50 yards from this, and he got called over because a kid got stuck in the slide.
Do you think this is going over well down at the station?
This dude.
They have
This
it
is
just-
Boston, by the way.
They have it on a loop just on the big screen.
This fucking Boston cop dude is
Oh,
getting
fuck.
absolutely fucking pummeled.
Fucking Terry fucking ate it.
He's just. It's like he tries to slow himself down with his face.
Yeah, not a good idea.
So he goes down, he gets flipped, and that's where his problems go. Like I bet you he was going down feet first, face up. First turn, he gets flipped. Second turn is where the damage happens. Third turn, he also smokes his head, and then he comes out.
But
Fast backwards.
Why are his hands by his side when he comes out?
He's trying
I think
to reach
he's
maximum
just
velocity.
I don't
His
think. I
exit,
don't-
his exit velo is
I don't-
astounding.
I don't think he was just trying to do this for fun.
I think there was some fun involved.
I need context. I want to know everything about
he needs
what
to
happened.
he
here.
needs to come forward. He
I
needs to
think there's a
speak.
longer video. Correct
Can he
me if
can
I'm
he
wrong.
get a workman's
seen
comp
it.
for this? Just outside the scope
Slide
of his
cop.
duties? We don't know.
That's what we don't. That's what we don't know yet.
Here's another angle. That's a pretty big slide.
That's the same slide.
That's the same slide.
Okay.
This
yeah.
looks like a
yeah, that
like
is
a
long.
water
That's longer
slide.
than I thought.
Yeah, I think that just
I don't think it's
it-
70 feet, but it's longer than I thought it would.
get momentum there.
It's not like the Der Stuka.
Do we need to send Boston correspondents DJ Bean and Pete Blackburn to the slide?
and go down it.
Yes.
If you look here,
Oh man, I'd love that.
it is wet too. It doesn't look like it's raining out. So maybe the theory is that like someone lubed up the slide and it's dangerous, and he was going to go test it. I
Always
don't know.
horny with
Why
this
would
guy.
Why would you test a dangerous slide as a cop?
Because he didn't believe the parents. I don't know, but
He's
it
a
is
first
wet.
responder.
It is wet. Like
he
right
responds
here.
first to lubed up slides.
Yeah, I just.
What's
more,
your go-
more questions and answers here?
What's your go-to slide lube?
I've never done that.
But if you had to lube up a slide,
Baby
like
oil.
this, going baby oil.
Yeah.
Brett.
Go to slide lube.
Mm-hmm.
Dish soap.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's what we put on like
Yeah,
slip and
slip and
slides.
slides.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, and then it makes it fun and bubbly too.
Yeah, that stuff will mess your skin up if you leave it on for too long, though. You got to get it off.
Like get in your eye too if you're not careful.
I'm going avocado oil
As a
for the
pledge,
smoke point.
did you have to do the?
No, we didn't. We somehow didn't have to do that.
Well, I had to do it.
Yeah, it's
and
not
it was,
good. Allegedly.
It was a very terrible experience.
Yeah.
To fill the people in, I had to put Dawn dish soap on my balls as a pledge and leave it on there for a long time.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That hurts, right?
Yeah, it feels like your balls are on fire after a little bit.
We did-
and it
we
lasts
did-
for a
It's like
very
that
long
Kings
time.
of Leon song.
We did icy hot.
Yeah.
And
I would rather have done icy hot.
oh, it's a miserable existence. You can even do I put icy hot like on a groin or a hip flexure, and you get some unanticipated crossover.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't good, Dave.
I don't know if I've ever used Icy Hot.
Oh, it's great. Like Bengay, icy hot,
Does it work pretty well?
biofreeze.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
all right.
Just don't put it on your balls.
We hope this officer of the law is okay. We'd love to hear from him. We'd love to hear from listeners who are familiar with this slide. I'd like to see someone do it like the proper way.
DJ Bean and Pete Blackburn have responded. They said, "Oh man, yes." So prepare for a Wash Media investigation.
Those guys are down to do some content. Did y'all ever? I don't know how big water parks were in y'all's upbringing, but we had Wet and Wild, now Hurricane Harbor.
Slitterbond right down the road, man. Best place ever.
Waterslide World. Shouts to Waterslide World.
We thought this is really dumb in retrospect, but we thought it would be fun, like on the water slides, like the smaller ones, to like put your hands out and stop, and then wait for your buddy to like slam into you, and then he would wait for his buddy.
Wondering what this cop didn't do.
Yeah, and then we'd all like go down, at the same time. Worded weird.
No shitheads.
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Why did y'all do that? Like, you can't do that. You're gonna get kicked out if you do it again." Like, I don't know. We just thought it'd be funny if like all three of us came out at once. We're fucking crazy.
And usually they don't let the next person go because the rule number one of being a lifeguard in that situation at the top is like wait till the other person exits the slide before you go in.
Yeah.
So you just must have had a shithead lifeguard.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh yeah, some high school kid.
Yeah.
Didn't care about nothing.
Good money though.
I don't care about nothing, man.
How familiar or how closely are you guys monitoring the World University Games?
That's a thing that happened. Is it on NBC Sports?
I don't know where one can watch this, but
yeah, I watched this. I saw it.
This is
this an old video that's been resurfaced?
Hard
I feel
to
like
say.
that this is.
I don't think so.
I can't read that language, so I don't know if there's a year or anything. But
this is a race. I don't know, 100-yard dash. I don't know what the distance is, but
probably meters.
Meters, yeah, probably. It's a sprint. And Randy,
what was your 100 time, Dave?
It's like 10:3.
Damn, that's moving.
That's like a
wind aided or not?
There was a fast track that day.
Okay,
right.
Let's roll the tape on.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right, so we got Somalia representing.
Somalia's in the house.
Lane 5, where are they?
Lane 7's looking like, okay. Lane 8 getting serious here. Let's see, they're lining up. They're on the blocks.
Lane 3 looks like. Or 4.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but like lane 3 is supposed to be a mover in these races, right?
Is that
Randy?
the fast lane?
Fast lane.
Oh,
Randy doesn't know.
like 4 or 5 is usually.
Oh,
thing,
sorry.
But that's usually for like the 400 and stuff.
She finished 9 seconds behind the.
Is that good? 11.58 is
11.58, and she finished. That would have put her at 20 point something.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, she's just kind of
she coasted.
Well,
the athlete, come to find out, is the niece of Somalia's head of athletics.
See that
nepotism.
I don't like that at all. Did she take someone else's spot because of her familial connections?
Yeah, but why? Like,
I don't know.
You had to know going in.
Do you remember?
This person has no sprinting experience.
So I have this viral tweet. True story. I don't know if you guys have ever gone viral on Twitter before. I have a few times. One of these times was in 2016 when during the Summer Olympics, in Ethiopia entered a swimmer into the Olympics. You remember this? And he was in very poor shape.
A man of size?
He was a man of size.
Ah, I do remember this.
And he looks like this. That was Ethiopia's Olympic swimmer.
Hey,
And
put him in a 50.
He had good form.
He was not in great shape. I mean, you when you envision an Olympic swimmer, they're pretty lean,
long and lean.
In good, yeah. In
it's
good
a
shape,
subjective test,
athletic
but I
looking.
get it. Yeah.
This dude shows up, and it might not be a surprise. He just gets absolutely smoked.
Oh, does he? I thought he won the silver.
No, he didn't. I don't think he won anything except for some laughs from people. Anyway, not to brag. I did go viral. August 9th, 2016.
I kind of felt bad for that guy. I don't. If this is a nepotism situation, you played yourself. What did you think was going to happen?
This is like a Make-A-Wish situation or something.
I don't know. We don't know that.
No, that's what it looks like.
Shouts to Uncle Chaps of Barstool Sports. He had a good point. He goes, maybe her uncle entered her just because she's like an entitled little brat. You need to knock her down or a peg or 7.
It was a humble play.
Yeah.
Oh, a humble play.
It could have
I
been
like
a humble
that.
play.
A little humble pie situation being
Yep.
served up. Okay. Maybe.
This is like you lose your fantasy football league and have to go to a Monday qualifier or
Yeah.
something and shoot 115.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Why are you doing this?
That's sorry, by the way.
It's right. If
You got
touch-
people who are actually trying to qualify.
If you're taking somebody's spot, yeah. Oh yeah.
and you're out there.
You don't know. Maybe you just play out of your mind that day.
I play out of my mind. I shoot like 81.
Yeah, it's true.
That's fine though. It's the dude that remember he was like he shot like 59 on the front, and some poor guys they're playing with people who are trying to do this thing.
Guys who are like, they're not making any money. They're trying to, they were probably very good, like D1, AA college
Trying
golfers.
to get a check for like 12 grand.
And they're just like, dude, I'm grinding. I've been grinding out here. And then some fucking guy named Tanner, hungover.
One of fucking Dave's buddies, probably.
He's got his buddy Troy caddying for him.
Yeah.
Tanner and Troy, disgusting
Double
brothers.
T, man.
They're
Double
both
T.
tanked.
You ever seen the one where they enter a bodybuilding contest? And there's
Yeah.
like a regular Joe Schmo.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's kind of
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
They go out with like the bronzer and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should that should be somebody should do one of the episodes with the bronzer. You should do it. You've been bodybuilding.
I'm pretty
You're
tan.
already pretty tan.
I'm pretty
but
tan. I don't, yeah.
That stuff makes you it shows off your little curves and
I've not been bodybuilding.
you haven't.
It would be if I did like a level 4 spray tan and walked in here. The problem would be like I'd have to live too after the episode.
Yeah, life goes on.
Ideally, you keep living after the episode.
Yeah, like
Unless we
I'd
just
have to
kill it.
I'd have to go to hockey on Thursday nights and be like, "Hey guys,
Oh yeah.
what's up?"
That'd be kind of funny.
Does your hockey bag stink?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't smell good, but I air my stuff out after every game
Good.
or any event
Good for you.
in my laundry room.
That rocks.
So that room doesn't smell great now.
Ah.
Well, it's the smell of like hockey gear and also like laundry detergent. So there's kind of like a weird cover up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever like once a year you walk in somewhere and you get the smell of like the football field house? It's like the perfect mix
Oh,
of
dude.
grass and body odor.
Grass, BO, and sweat.
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
it hits you and you're like, oh man, I miss the days out there under the Friday night lights, just getting my shit pummeled in Oklahoma drills.
Why does sense of smell bring you back like that?
It's
Isn't that
tied. It's the most
crazy?
closely
It's
tied to
closely,
memory.
yeah.
No, but like
closest
I want to
ever.
know, like I want that explained to me. Like I'm a dum. Like why does that happen that way? It's so
Ooh,
interesting.
Huberman Labs. That'd be a good one.
Check out
Yesterday's-
Hubes.
Yeah,
Yesterday's exactly 5 minutes.
Mm.
you can still smell the Scholastic Book Fair. That's a popular.
Oh
one.
yeah,
Home Depot, Subway,
a lot of places.
Borders Bookstore.
you're talking about the restaurant Subway.
Correct. Yeah. Very distinct smell.
Perfumes too.
Oh yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I remember.
I don't ever want to smell that bready smell.
I remember
again.
Angela from 6th grade dance.
She was
Really?
wearing Angel. Remember Angel perfume?
I don't.
Is that
Okay.
uh
Hold
Victoria's Secret?
Girl, you're my angel.
I don't know. It just seems to be the one that young lady from my past was wearing.
Baby.
What the fuck's happening?
Dude, I got a problem with F1 racing right now. Sorry, Max Verstappen.
I
just
got-
hit my TO.
Why is it he wins every
MVS?
fucking race?
That
It's not,
sport-
it's not fun.
I'm sorry, that sport is broken. I can't stand
I
it.
agree.
Same fucker wins every race.
We have
Well-
an American dude in the mix now who places like 20th every time.
Check out Formula Bone for more commentary on
Yeah.
that. I'm sure he's
Mm.
covered it.
Formula One had they had every opportunity. They just need some parity.
Dude, they've got to fix the sport.
It's just you tune in, you're like, all right, cool. But they like get all hyped up. Oh, I finished sixth. Like I finished in the points.
Who's gonna finish second behind Verstappen? You find the fucking
Sound
perfume yet or
effects.
not?
It was Angel.
Okay.
It was Angel by Mind Freak.
Oh,
Do you
I
think
didn't know
Chris
he did
Angel
that.
has a thing?
He's got a thing.
Like
Probably.
a,
Like a per
penis?
no, a cologne.
no,
I don't know, man.
no, I don't think so.
He probably sells like magic kits and shit.
Do you think this
I had a magic kit as a child. It's true. I had like a fake thumb that you could hide like a thing and pull it out. It's a great trick. It was the
Yeah.
only trick I could really execute. So after I did it to my family once, it was like, gotta find something else.
All your material is used up.
There was a magic store in the West End of Dallas. It's a little place, and I used to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do you think
man.
this?
I'll never forget the smell of the magic store.
Right.
Do you
Just
think
potions and shit.
the Somali woman who finished dead DFL? Do you think she like warmed up?
No.
Why would you? What's the point?
There can't be any point.
Hey, props to her for not faking an injury.
She trotted across the line.
If that's me, I'm
Yeah,
immediately
if I'm behind
grabbing the hammy.
9 seconds somehow in the first second, like I'm pulling up.
A lot of people say that Dan faked his hamstring injury before the Grand X Combine because he didn't want to lose to me in every single event.
I think Dan would have got you in the bench.
He would.
He would have got you in the bench. I don't know about the other stuff though.
He would have competed in the vertical as well.
I'd like to run that. I would
like.
like to run that back, and I will run that back in the next couple months at some point as part of my Too Much Dip, our sports podcast punishment for picking games terribly last season.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah, I just think that was a real opportunity for the sprinter in quotes to like fall down, but then like show true grit and just crawl to the finish line. And it's like, oh, what a awesome story! Like. And maybe like somebody who finished the race comes back and helps. You know what I mean?
Right.
It could have been, but
Yeah,
anyway.
those videos. What do you like? I don't know. There's so many questions here. Do they like pay for transportation to get her there? I mean,
you got
it's
to
a waste
so.
of taxpayer dollars, Dave.
I agree. Where's our money going? Audit the Fed.
Yeah, they're putting her in a hotel, and I don't know, corruption, man.
Yeah, Randy was sending me something about the pandemic earlier. I don't know. I haven't read it.
Yeah, Joe Bribin.
Oh yeah, that's
a new
good.
one.
That is a new one. I like that. I mean, it doesn't work completely, but
No,
like,
it's-
I get it.
I saw that on Twitter. It was
Okay.
it was served to me.
Good stuff. I'd like to see your TL right now. Hey, it's time for This Weekend in Fun, presented by Miller High Life.
Highlight.
It's a champagne and beers, David.
We celebrate life's biggest moments with champagne, but everyday achievements deserve to be celebrated too. Whether it's closing out your to-do list, maybe you're an Australian fella and you've got your to-do list on your phone, you close it out. Maybe go crack a cold Miller High Life. You get somewhere on time, just making it through another day. That's a reason to celebrate. So next time you accomplish something within your everyday, celebrate it with Miller High Life, the champagne of beers, because that's what living the high life is all about. I don't want to spoil my weekend in fun, but there will be some Miller High Lifes consumed.
Ooh.
I would hope so. I too will be enjoying Miller High Life this weekend.
It's a quality beer that's smooth and great tasting, an iconic champagne-like glass bottle with refreshing champagne like tiny bubbles. It's easy to find, it's sold almost everywhere, and it doesn't put a strain on your wallet. Welcome to the High Life. Living the High Life means you appreciate quality and timeless classics, much like this pod, much like us. Welcome to the High Life. Go to millerhighlife.com/washed to find Miller High Life near you. That's millerhighlife.com/washed to find Miller High Life near you. Celebrate responsibly. 2023 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Brett, I'd like to open up the forum to you.
Well, thank you, Dave. I'm going up to the Toads this weekend. Extremely, extremely excited. Heading up there with Rachel and her family. We'll be doing some golf tomorrow. Some of my dad's old golf buddies, the hockey hackers, as they go by.
Love that.
Friday, heading
Hockey
up,
dudes are hackers out there.
they really are.
They
We got
can
a couple,
mash, but-
couple of sticks, but mostly hackers. Playing with my boys Smitty and B-Worm.
Oh, B-Worm.
So
Hell
great dudes. And so we'll have a little fun Thursday night. Friday, heading up north to the great Adirondack Park, Dave. Heading to Paradox, Paradox. Just rolled out a new logo.
How much of that can you bring back?
About 2 4-packs.
Okay.
I will though. I will. I'll make that. That's my promise to you. I will check a bag. I'll leave room in my bag to check some beer.
We need a Paradox in the fridge here.
Okay. I like that.
Wouldn't hate it.
I like that. Saturday. By the way, Friday we'll probably hit the bars.
Hell yeah.
Saratoga, Caroline Street, Beekman Street. It's a lot of fun.
Can't wait.
Toes.
Saturday, track
to go.
day. Hitting the track.
Ponies are running.
Ponies are running, Dylan.
Who we like?
If there's a horse running that's
Any
born in
fillies?
it,
Any fillies in the?
no, there'll be some fillies. Yeah.
You know, I like a filly, Dave.
Is it getting Sloppenheimer?
That's what I'm saying. If there's a horse that looks like they're born in it,
Are they born? Is it going to be wet?
I'm gonna touch it.
Is it going to be sloppy?
No, weather looks pretty good. 76 and sunny on Saturday.
But you still want a slopper, though.
Depends.
That's
you
what
know,
Dave
on,
used to say when he's in college.
right
too.
on race length. If they're a little heavier, run through it. But I'll keep you, if there's any born in it horses, I'll keep you posted. And then Sunday, doing some chilling. Probably go to the Battle of Saratoga, turning point of the American Revolution, Dylan, as you know. And
it's where George Washington sailed across the Potomac.
it didn't do that. Not there. He wasn't. He wasn't there.
Okay, that's when Cornwallis met his match.
Near there, but not there.
What, like a Tinder match? What do you mean?
John Burgoyne met his match there. You're familiar with this.
Farmers only.
Oh. And then coming home Sunday. Cool little weekend planned up in Saratoga.
Beat that, Dylan.
I can't. I cannot beat that. Oh, before I get into my weekend, I would like to give a big thank you to whoever, and I say whoever because I don't know who exactly it is, sent me a gift card to Carve. I don't know what I did to deserve this. The listener is in Columbus, Ohio. He's a new father, and he sent me a nice note and a gift card to Carve, and thank you very much.
Yeah.
I can't wait to use that.
Man, the guy who always says Dave gets everything sent to him, man. Everybody sends stuff to Dave.
I don't know why I deserve it, but it's greatly appreciated, and I could use a night at Carve, so thank you.
I'm just saying, we got a thing coming up.
My Friday.
What do we have coming up?
He's talking about his 4-year? Holy shit.
They say on the 4th year, you got to get the private room at Carve.
Wow.
For the third time in a row.
For the third time in a row.
I have nothing Friday. Nothing at all. I'm open. I'm free. I'm available. You'll be in town, I think. I don't know what you probably won't hang out with me.
Don't spoil my shit, bro.
Saturday, I'm probably going to hang out with some family. And then Sunday, I'm taking Parks. And my sister and brother-in-law are taking their 2 little girls. We're going to go see my mom out at the ranch for her birthday, which was actually yesterday. So
nice.
Yeah, long overdue trip out there. And that's
watch out for the horses.
Be very careful.
I'm not going to go near the horses. And that's it, man. Pretty low key for your boy.
They got any cattle?
No.
Still got that ag exemption though?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All hat, no cattle.
You're still a cowboy to me, Dylan.
Thanks, Dave. What about you, man?
I got a low-key weekend coming up. We don't really have much going on, which I'm very, very cool with. Went out last weekend. This weekend it's going to be there's not much going down. I got to find a new show. We were talking with Barrett on Monday. He's looking for new shows for OCC. I don't know, man. I got to find something. I might start that Idris Elba Hijacked.
Got a new season of Billions dropping this weekend.
I did a couple episodes of Billions, but I liked it. I don't know why I stopped watching it. Maybe I'll have to revisit that.
That's fine.
It's gonna be low key. I'm gonna yield my time to producer Randy because I think he's got a fun weekend. I think people care about it.
I got a big weekend. Starts tomorrow technically because I am getting on a flight to Nashville for
Vegas.
J-Bone's bachelor party. We're going to be doing some stuff. We're doing backyard hibachi, so I'm going back-to-back weekends of backyard hibachi. Some night, got a reservation. We'll be hitting up Broadway. We're disc golfing at some place there. He made sure that everyone is bringing their discs. So I think it's just going to be a lot of hanging out at Airbnb, drinking, having fun. Hopefully this time I don't have to have him drive me home from the airport like I did last time I was at a bachelor party in Nashville.
Are you in Monday?
I will be in Monday, and I don't think I'll be getting as wild on this bachelor party as last time.
Famous last words.
You've grown.
I just want to be the part of the correspondence, like all the communication going on. I want to see how J-Bone handles a situation like this. I bet it's a fun email or group chat situation.
It's been a fun group chat, and we were just talking about in the mail-in. This is the first bachelor party I'm going on that has an itinerary, and we're doing theme nights at the bars. I've never been a part of it's very bachelorette party energy.
Can you reveal the themes?
Yes. One is called the Odd Crawl, which is just where the most ridiculous random stuff. I think it's something they used to do at Wisconsin. And then the other one is J-Bone themed, where you either wear stuff with the letter J or bone themed.
God, that dude is unbelievable.
Do you think he's going to pull out the Guy Fieri?
He might.
Fieri.
I hope so.
I think he will.
If
too.
anyone else was as like self-promotional as J-Bone, it would be really annoying. But for some reason, him is just really endearing, and I love him for it. I don't know how he pulls it off.
Yeah.
J-Bone loves himself some J-Bone.
How many guys are going, Randy?
I want to say like 10-ish
Okay,
around there.
good number.
His dad's going.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice.
Well, I wish I could just join for a single drink.
You
Congrats to the Bone, man.
Are you gonna put out the what's the bat signal? What do they call it when like somebody you go to a town, you do a post just to kind of let people know you're there?
A little pea flare.
A pea flare. Are you gonna pea flare?
Throw up your pea flare.
Yeah, I'll pea flare. I'll right from the airport. I'll just put Nashville airport.
And then hit him with that booty pic I took of you in the last office in the lodge.
Will
So
do.
the girls know what they're looking for.
I'm in Nashville. Aha.
Ah.
I don't know if I'll have time to meet up, but here's our address.
We guys,
funny.
you going to Tootsie's or?
Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
we go on Broadway.
Did you go to Aldine's?
You
Try
think
that in a small
Tootsie's
town.
is cool.
Oh.
the Kid Rock Steakhouse, which is just actually a bar. I think they turned into a steakhouse during the pandemic, Dave.
The one time,
Okay.
Randy, the one time I was at Tootsie's, I looked around, and I'm not kidding. I was counting all the different bachelorette parties that were there, and you could tell because they all had like the sashes on and all that shit. I lost count at 30. Like
yeah.
That's
Nice, dude.
the place for a bachelorette party. It's unbelievable how many there are. So, Randy, target-rich environment, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah, sounds good. So if anyone's out in Nashville and sees a bunch of people wearing J and Bone stuff, it's us.
Throw that pea flare up, dog.
I'll put the P flare up.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait. Everybody, when you see Randy's pea flare, respond to it.
I'm in your Nashville. I'm inside you.
Have you ever been to on a bachelor party when like one of the guys does meet a young lady and then like brings her to like one of the dinners or something?
Oh, that's too much.
Absolutely.
I've
can't
been on
take
that.
Absolutely.
It's such a bad
You cannot
move.
take him to dinner.
No.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was. This happened.
No.
This
And
happened.
what-
This
yeah.
happened to me. I didn't bring the young lady, but this happened, and I was just like, "This is really just awkward."
If that
now.
was my bachelor party, I'd be like, look, you can hang out with her, but she's not joining us for dinner.
She was like $800 a night.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I'm excited for your pea flare. I might tag me in it so I can repost it and get you some more numbers on
Okay,
it.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Now I gotta go really all out for this P flare, huh?
Yeah. Well, do you have a bit you're gonna do like Vegas, baby?
No, not yet. I mean, Vegas baby was just spur of the moment, so we'll see.
Oh,
It's really cool if you call it Cashville.
Smash Vegas.
Nash
Maybe-
Vegas.
Maybe I'll just go Nash Vegas baby.
No.
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
a good bit. Hey, speaking of good bits, check out our Patreon. It's the first of the month. Randy pointed something out yesterday. How many Tuesdays in the month of August?
We have 5 Tuesdays and 5 Thursdays in this month.
So that means
So many days.
a lot of paywall content is getting done this month. So it seems like a great month. Best value add if you're going to if you want to try the 2-week free trial, do it.
Yeah.
Or if you
Yeah.
want to just hop in, Opto tier $10. You want to just go regular tier $5. Check it out.
When's the game
Circling
show
back.
this month, Randy?
I
Patreon.
think we'll be doing the 22nd because the 29th is usually the last Tuesday, but I think I'll be on vacation the last Tuesday. So I think we'll do the 22nd.
Oh, okay.
Did
Going
you
on another vacation?
Was that
huh?
was that in the schedule?
Huh.
Huh.
Yep.
No.
Cool, man.
Oh, it's
No.
Randy's put in Bay trip that he has down to 2 people going.
Where
No,
you going?
It's 6 people. It started with 14 and now it's 6.
All right.
It's put in Bay in Ohio, right?
Yeah. If you ever heard about we'll talk about Mackinac Island, where it's an island, it's just all like no cars, horse-drawn carriage. Put in bays like that, but it's the Ohio version where it's all golf carts and like nightlife type stuff and kind of a little more campy fun.
Sounds delightful. Fun pod. Thank you, Brett.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We will see you Friday on this feed for a little Love Island action. And then next week, Will's back.
Yeah, what are you guys going to do tomorrow with me, Will, and Randy gone?
I got to entertain Parks, so I don't really know because he's that weird time between. He didn't have camp this week, and he's got school coming up, so I gotta find something to do with him. Are you coming in here?
Yeah.
I'll be
Tomorrow's
here.
Thursday, right?
I'll take the
Yeah.
homie with me.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you.